All right, here we go. Question number 19 from our 0314, homework number 4 in MyLab Math. And we have a monster of a word problem here. Kyle works at a donut factory where a 10-ounce cup of coffee costs 95 cents. Then there's a 14-ounce cup of coffee that costs $1.15. And finally, a 20-ounce cup of coffee that costs $1.50. During one business period, Kyle served 29 cups of coffee using 434 ounces of coffee while collecting a total of $35.35. How many cups of each size did Kyle fill? And what we're going to focus on when we're working this problem is how to set up the problem correctly. We're going to focus on the setup, and then when it comes time to solve, we're going to use technology, okay? So the first thing I notice is there are 3 sizes. I'm going to call that small, medium, and large. And then I'm going to write down the information for the small, medium, and large, okay? So the small uses 10 ounces. The medium is 14 ounces. And the large is 20 ounces, okay? Got that so far? So we got this chart going here. And then we've got the price, okay? So a small is 95 cents, medium is $1.15, and $1.50 for large. Got that? So far so good? Now then, the last thing we need to do is we need to establish a variable that's going to represent how many cups of each size were sold. So what would you like to use for a variable for the number of small cups of coffee sold? Okay, I hear you. X. Good choice. Medium, Y. Large, Z. And it's important that you make a note of that so that when you get done and you have the answer for X, Y, and Z, you know what it represents. That's going to represent the number of cups of coffee for small, medium, and large. Okay, so now that we have the information kind of in a nice organized manner, we're now going to translate this into 3 separate equations based on this one busy period that Kyle talks about. Okay, so during one busy period, Kyle served how many cups of coffee? 29. X, Y, and Z represent how many cups of each size. So if I say X plus Y plus Z, that would be the total number of cups of coffee, which is 29. Okay, there's one equation done, 2 to go. Next, he used 434 total ounces. Okay, so if I multiply how many ounces are in a small times how many cups were sold, do you understand that that'll give me the total number of ounces from small sales? And then multiply 14 ounces times how many medium cups were sold. That'll give me the total number of ounces for medium sales. And one more time, 20 ounces times Z. Man, I hope you're getting that. You have to multiply the number of cups times how many ounces are in a cup to get the total number of ounces from that particular size. And that should equal 434, which is the total number of ounces. Okay, so let's make a note here. This is the cups equation. This is the ounces equation. One more equation, and that's going to be the money equation. So we're going to multiply how much a small cost times how many cups were sold, and that'll give us the total income from small sales. The cost of a medium times how many medium cups were sold, That's going to give us the total income from medium sales. And then the cost of a large times how many large were sold. That gives us the total income from large sales. And if I add all the monies together, that should equal the total income, which was $35.35. Okay, so this is the money equation. And so now that I have my three equations, let's see here, with my three unknowns, I can now go and solve for X, Y, and Z. Okay, so in a previous video, I do demonstrate how to solve a system of three equations with three unknowns by hand. I'm not going to take the time to do that in this video. This is more focused on how do you set up the problem. We're going to use technology to solve. So we're going to go to the menu on the Casio ClassWiz. We're going to scroll down to the equation/function option and hit equals. This is a system of linear equations, so we're going to choose option number 1. And the number of unknowns, X, Y, and Z, makes 3 unknowns. And then we're going to simply type in the coefficients for each equation. Here we go. First equation, 1, 1, 1, and the constant is 29. Second equation, 10, 14, 20, and 434. And the last equation, 0.95, 1.15, 1.50, and 35.35 equals. Now, before I hit equals, remember what we're looking for. This is cups of coffee. So if I don't get integer values, in fact, if I don't get whole number values, I know that I screwed something up, because you can't have part of a cup of coffee. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. Oh, yay. X. The number of small cups sold, 11. And then equals the number of medium cups sold, 6. And the number of large cups sold is 12. And just to show you that we can do a random check here, how many total cups were sold? 29. So these numbers, 11 plus 6 plus 12, had better be 29, or again, I screwed something up. So I feel pretty good about this result. Let's see, 10 ounces. That was X, which is 11. 14 ounces, 6. And 20 ounces is 12. Bam, there you go. Man, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.